Well, it was another fantastic session, and the engagement was really impressive, both online and from the delegates that were here at this particular conference. Obviously, there are more challenges. The access to technology, the access to connectivity, those are the two biggest talking points we have. But at the end of the day, we do have those building blocks. AWS has the technology that's there, that's available to unlock the value in the online education system. The potential is tremendous.
We have an audience from various sectors. So we have executives from universities, we have executives from the research cluster. There are others who are service providers and partners of AWS. And I think that the solutions around fixing education is going to be a collaborative process. There are solutions inside AWS that can solve these things, but everything needs to be contextual. What we hope to do is inspire conversation, inspire debate in all these institutions and companies to begin to have much more vibrant dialogue in terms of finding answers and solutions to the country's broader problems, of which everybody believes that education is right at the center.
The students are now learning using the modern ways, unlike before where you carry a textbook and you go to class and listen to a lecture in front of you. Now there's modern ways of learning. You don't necessarily need to have a lecture sitting in front of you. So you can use your YouTube, you can use so many of these latest cloud platforms. You can also learn on your own. So yeah, it's something that we need to embrace in South Africa.
Cloud will play a very big role in education, in enrollment of education, in research, and it's accessible to students anywhere as long as they've got connectivity. So thank you very much to AWS and partnering with us in making sure that Africa is not left behind when it comes to the 4IR.
We need a focused approach, not a one-way solution of doing things. A child in Diepsloot, Alex Orange Farm, is not the same as a child who's attending schools in the suburbs. So now, what do we then do to take advantage of the infrastructure? But there are also challenges where there isn't the infrastructure. So where there's cloud solutions and tools available for our teachers or our learners, most of them, they're not aware of them.
For me, technology-enabled education is education that leverages technology to put a learner and an educator within the same realm, regardless of location, right? So whether they're in the same space or in completely different spaces, the point is to put them within the same realm and be able to connect the two of them. It's not just that technology is the answer, it's part of the answer. When technology is deployed, it has to be able to answer a question.
So the idea of cloud technology has grown to the point where we can actually sit at home and learn, but then that will be based solely on content. But looking at that critically, there are certain things that has to come into play. The policies of the government itself. We can't just go fully into the cloud as institutions within South Africa because there is a policy side of it. So that policy side of it has to be taken care of first.
A needy community that has a problem, if there is a cloud solution for it, it will use it. So no matter how much the cost is, but it will use it because it addresses the problem they have. We need to create a country that invests in a lot of SMMEs countrywide to develop solutions for their own communities to address those problems. Then we'll see a huge uptake into the cloud space.